All right, we are watching the Final X match against, that's the second match of the series against Trent Hillger. To make the world team. First match was awesome. Wrestled smart, went out there, took him down, got him a couple times. But, you know, it's got to be more exciting for the people the second match. I mean, it's Captain America versus Thor, so.
What were you expecting matches? More
Same thing as the first one. I think I was I didn't feel as nervous for the second match, which is not a good thing actually, because I mean, being a little bit nervous is what I'm used to, and it kind of keeps me on my toes.
Yep.
I think he was just creating a lot more action. I think he was ready to go.
Yeah.
I think that's what I felt more of, like strength from early on versus movement. It was like, oh, there we go. So we both. That's happened to us a couple times. We both shoot the high crotch at the same time, but he got his head low. I think he got 4 there. Yeah. I know I'm gonna score points, so I'm not like, oh my gosh. I'm like, well, I'm about to, all it takes is, so I'm down here by 4 points, and all it takes is another shot in the gut, and I'm back in the match. So, I mean, it sucks, but I'm not like freaking out. Coach Taylor was kind of a little bit like, oh, but then Coach Roper's like, just relax, give him time, just watch. So, yeah, I need to do a better job of it. I thought I threw him over and like changed his motion. Right here, I stopped him and. Ooh, okay, maybe not. Just kidding. But see, that's at least 2. But see, I rolled all the way through. Nah, it's probably 4 for sure. I don't know. I'd be a terrible ref. I'd be like, I don't know. I guess it feels different in the match. It feels like I stop, throw, but I don't think I stopped him very much now that I watch it. And the review. Oh, challenge lost.
6-2.
It needs to be 7 now.
It was 5 somehow. I think he got 2-2 and 1 on a reverse maybe.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, oh. See, this is where I should relax a little bit more. I just kind of push a little too much.
It's like that drill they were doing this morning.
That's a little what we did. It was just, hey, like, don't get forward. Just you keep up a push out sometimes. So, I need to move my feet more. I got really comfy just with my front leg forward. And Trent's really good at hitting that low level shot. Put up. I've been doing pull-ups for the past 20 years. That gut was terrible.
Horsepower?
I just squeeze people, like more than the majority of the time when I wrestle, because it's not gonna be perfect every time, no matter what you do. It's not about control and freestyle, it's about exposure. So if I feel like he's starting to turn, I don't know what, I'll just continue to put pressure. Yeah. I don't know how to call it, like a sliding scale, but sometimes like I wrestle wrestle tight, really like super smart, low percentage risk. Other times I let it come back, and I'm just like I just have fun and just wrestle. And so the first match I was like really here, but then I was like, oh, just I'm a little bit more lax, which is it's like it's more risk, more reward, I guess. So like I let myself have a lot more risk, but also I can score a lot more. Versus those tight matches, it's like those 1-1s, and I don't have many of those, but.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like loosening up the rope sometimes. But in a situation like this, probably shouldn't do it. But also, Trent did a good job. Like, I think after the first match, they saw like the game plan. They found one of my weaknesses, that heavy front foot, and so part of that's like he was just prepared.
Yeah.
So
what did you do differently in this match than the?
Oh, watch. Hang on.
Oh. Whoop! I call it the Possum. Well, like I act like I concede the push out. Like I start hopping, and at the last second I like full energy just rotate. Yeah.
So you knew this was on purpose.
Well, I mean, I wasn't trying to do that, but since I realized like I can't get my foot back, just light, and then push. I could feel his frustration because like I said, if I was like fighting, he'd be like more involved. But I think I was just like, oh no, whoa. So he was like, oh. Like he kind of knew, like, oh man.
Do you feel like the momentum's back on your side at this point?
Yeah, until right here, I'm like, let's stand up. Oh, yeah.
Good. What happened here?
So, for some reason,
Yeah.
I'm getting it out of my head, but in folk style, there's reaction time. So whenever somebody gets behind me, I'm used to pull your hands up, start fighting hands. And so he did a great job going behind me, and I was like, don't give up the takedown. And then as soon as like you come up and it's too late and you feel him right up on your waist, you're like, oh no. So it happens.
Did it feel like slow motion?
It did. It did. I was kind of pissed, but I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he did that. But also, Trent got who's behind me a lot faster than I thought he would have been. So.
Yeah.
I like scrambling.
That was great.
See, back in the match again. Boom. Boom.
Oh, goodness.
All it takes is a takedown and some turns. There's like the technical gut when you put under their ribs, lock it, and suck it in. Or there's just like I call it just like the power gut. So it's not the best lock, but it's so tight around their waist where like usually it's just, in a match, for some reason it's just twice as tight than in the room.
Yeah.
Because when I'm working hard, but then in a match, I just like squeeze the daylights right, that like floating rib. I just really put pressure on it and just squeeze it. It kept going back and forth between like, tighten up, score points, and then like, all right, let's have fun, wrestle again. But then I was like, oh my gosh, he there we go. Like again, he's doing great moves. So I'm like, I go back, and it's just a back and forth between wrestling a smart match and a fun match. But I mean, I can't do that with Trent. He's a good wrestler. Yeah. So I think at Worlds, it's just finding my 1 or 2 attacks and 100% dedicating to those shots, because I can't be going in and shooting 30 times in those matches. So it's definitely be wrestling smart, for sure. Because now I know what it looks like. Because I'm in these matches, I do get more tired. I'm exerting a lot more energy versus being strategic. So it'll be a strategic kind of style, I guess, at Worlds.
Use more energy when you're more wild.
Yeah, but it's more fun. But I don't know. I kind of use that. I kind of use that as an excuse sometimes. I think it made me feel better. But I mean, Trent caught me a couple times. Yeah. Everyone gets scored on, and I mean that's why we're wrestling for the world team right here. So.
Ice it.
There we go. Yeah, I got that takedown. There we go.
How'd you feel at the end of this match compared to the end of match 1?
I mean, you kind of feel good. Well, after the first match, you're excited, but it's like, hey, it's not done yet. There's a couple matches where they won the first and lost the other 2. So the one thing I was like, I felt like, hey, it's mine now. So it felt a lot better. I felt good, but a lot of gratefulness going through my head. Like that's all you think about at that point is like, hey, like I've worked the past, how many months, and it's like that's like, hey, it was worth it in that moment. So I was excited, but at the same time, it's like this is a stepping stone. I'm not wrestling to make the world team. I'm wrestling to be a world champion. So, but it was awesome, So we're almost there. But it feels good because right about now we've been putting in that work, so all the work's been done.